Alright, we're just gonna hop right into Conan Exiles. Welcome back, everyone. Let's... It is not the Age of Sorcery, actually. It's well past the Age of Sorcery anymore. We had Sorcery and War, and now we've got the Age of Heroes, which is what we're in now. Okay. We are at the point where we are able to start building up our town. We need to decide what flavor we want to make the buildings be. And of course, we have the ability to mix and match. We can have different buildings be different flavors if we really want. But the first thing we need to do is, didn't I get steel? I think I left them on the table. First thing we need to do is get a bunch of supplies. We just need all the supplies. Because it's going to take a lot to be able to make the town up the way that I'm dreaming of. Like, we've got 45 steel reinforcement here. That's generally 45 blocks worth of something, which is a good start for a house or a building or whatever, but it's definitely not enough. Not enough at all. I'm just going to take all the steel that we've currently got, start turning them into steel nails. Oops, I need my little helpful tool thingy here on my screen so that I can... There we go. Okay. Okay. I think we need more shaped wood for this as well. I think most of the building pieces use shaped wood at this point. Yeah. So we need to cut down a bunch of trees, dig up a bunch of rocks. Bunch of trees, bunch of rocks. Where's the hyena? Where is it? No? Alright. I bet it's up there. All around us, we should have a good amount of all the things that we need in order to build this city up. Oh, I should have brought one of my guys with me so they could help me carry things. Let's head back home real quick and get a guy to help me carry things. Okay. Drop off some of the things I'm carrying right now. The silk. Silver and gold dust, I think, can go into potions at some point, so we'll put them over here. You are going to follow me, Devlin. I should really just put my sorcerer stuff away for now. And these items here. What I don't have is a personal box in my room. I normally have a box for personal items. We'll just leave these here for now. Don't need most of this to just run around and gather stuff. I know, that table's full. There we go. We're gonna need plant fiber as well. Just now remembering that. This all got converted. Let's go ahead and move this over to the other table where it can be of use. That going in, that going. Okay, so mostly going to need plant fiber. And since I know I'm going to need plant fiber, I'm going to create a sickle, if I can. Oh, because I used all the steel. That's right. It'll be iron. It's fine. This will help us to gather plant fiber faster. Out here mowing my lawn. My phone is blowing up all of a sudden. Of course, when you're busy doing something, that's when everybody's like, hey, want to talk on the phone?
No closer to me. Is to die.
Decapitation! They never die when I kick them. I just want to kick them off the cliff and watch them die. They always survive it. Nothing in there that I want to keep or that would decorate my stuff nicely.
Have you nothing better, pup?
Oh, welcome, Mother. Today's going to be a little bit less adventure-y and more at home gathering and building. We're going to set up a display of the different types of building types that we can make. And that'll help us decide what we want to use for our city. Building on this is going to be fun. We're going to make some really pretty stuff in a not so pretty place. We just need a whole lot of supplies. so that we can be prepared to make at least. I want to aim for making at least 2 really nice buildings. But I might not actually be able to do 2 because that's not breathing. I want to make a storehouse, and the storehouse can double as a carpenter's building, woodcutter and such. Oh, you are already holding things. Alright, I'll take those. You take the super heavy stuff. Dang it. There we go. Okay, now I'll take these back off of you. Throw the wood down over here and get some more shaped wood making. I want to cancel the insulated wood because I think we need the resin for stone consolidate. Because in order to make with the good stuff, we need a hardened brick. If I throw just regular rocks into the furnace, it'll become brick. But we need to add stone consolidant to make it a hardened brick. And every 1 unit of stone consolidant we make actually gives us 5. So that's good. Tell me I have a place I can put these tents down at. There we go. And these other items I've got, I feel like I should just throw them out, but no, I kind of want these. Kind of want those. Don't need the bugs. Seeds can go into the fluid press to make oil. Alright, 355 stone consolidant. So we're going to throw our regular rocks into this one, and that will start making bricks. I'll put the stone consolidant into this one and get the bricks that we already have, making into hardened brick. We're going to need more steel as well, but for now we're okay. Mayor Nice 54. I don't have Discord to be able to add anybody yet. That's in the makings. Quick question. My screen says I have a 3-month subscription anniversary because Medusa gifted me one last month. But am I supposed to be able to but am I supposed to do anything to acknowledge it? In that regard, you know as much as I do, mother. Everyone else seemed to get one of those and then like clicked something in order to make it happen. Maybe just click on the words? Well, don't ignore it, because other people were able to acknowledge it and then it would like blow up on the screen. There's got to be a something for it. If you just find it and click it, you should be able to do something cool. Just experiment with it. Click around. See what happens. I was going to take the materials that we do have and go get something started, but I think it's nighttime now. Yep. Well, we'll just wait. Two months, not 3. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Storehouse and carpenter bench. Oh, excuse me. Goodness. Count that burp. Add to the counter. Oh, good. The sun's already coming up. Let's start with this building going right here. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself again. We want to play with the different building types and see what we like best for our city. This is not going to be a pretty building, it's just going to be a functioning thing to give us an idea as we look at it. So that's a very fortressy look with spiky bits. Not very pretty, not quite the aesthetic I'm wanting to go with here. That one is perhaps too pretty. I said to let you know. That's not right. Everyone else got to explode on the screen when they did it. Hmm. Oh, I need insulated wood for that one. Alright. You wait here and hold on to these heavies for me. I will be right back. Okay, so here's our different building types that we can work with right now. There's actually one more. But I might have to get the other kind of nails for it. Yeah, I need the other kind of nails. Let's go get them real quick. Ah. Oh, good, we already have some. That makes it really easy. Okay, so now here's the different types of building pieces we can work with. This one is the insulated wood. This one is the hardened brick stone. Aquilonian. Argonian. Frontier. Khitan. Nemedian. Tarian. And then two different flavors of Yamatai. Yeah, I just have them set up so that you can kind of see how they would look, and then we can work with that as our building types. This one's kind of cool. I kind of like this. I don't want it for our town, really, the frontier. Because the frontier on the outside is very stay away, pokey, stabby, hard, like scale wood almost. But then when you go inside, it becomes very decorated. It's much nicer, much more homey on the inside than on the outside. This one is marble, and this one is marble. This one's hardened stone. The hardened stone on the inside also gets the wood decorated bit more. But it's very similar to the insulated. And the insulated looks welcoming on the outside too. Nothing's jumping out at you as favorite though? Turn it inside out. Well, what we can kind of do is use the frontier bit for like the interior walls. Anytime that we're going to make an interior wall where nobody would see the other side anyway. Which one of these building types we want to use to make our city with? I think so. I'm not entirely sure yet. We might change up some of the buildings. Like if we want to make a treasury, we might make the treasury be more marble. But a general theme to stick with would be ideal. Because we can totally mix and match parts. I just wanted an idea from my viewers what they would prefer to see. What's my favorite? My favorite in general is the Numidian, this one right here. But I don't like this one for this area. For this area, I'm leaning towards either one of the two marble types, the redwood, the black with gold trim, or a mix and match of these Yamatai ones. You like the hardened stone, really? This one right here with its pointy bits and everything. You want that for the city? This one. This is marble. These are marble. So then the question is, do you like that one more? Or this one more? I guess it doesn't matter. They're both marble, so we can mix and match as we go through with it. Okay. I was leaning pretty heavily towards using marble for this concept anyway. So we can totally do that. Alondra, hello! Before we settle now, I want you to see... I did just take out two of the more basic types, but you can still see these other ones. These are the Aquilonian building type, the Argosian building type, the Frontier building type, the Catan building type, Numidian building type, Taurian building type, and then these ones are both the Yamatai of different flavor. And then they look a little bit different from the other side. The first one, this one. The third one, this one. And then the second to last, this one. Fourth one, this one. Cool. I'm glad you like the first one because that's what Mom and I decided we were going to use. We're going to use a mix match of these two flavors here since they're both marble and make different buildings from different flavors of these. I was showing Mom this one, the Frontier one. It's very pokey and like offsetting on the outside, but then when you go inside, it's just super decorative and comfortable. So I like it for the inside part, but not so much the outside. And I'm not terribly surprised you like these ones because these are the Japanese theme type ones. So, okay. Our first building is going to be a carpenter's room and storehouse. And we'll use the Argosian for that one. Aquilonian has a little bit more of a military look to it, I think. So I'm going to save that for more upscale buildings. Let's see. Wanted at least 4 deep. Let's have a snazzy entrance. And yeah. Oh, I did the entrance wrong for snaz. This will be better. Then a window on either side. And wall. What is that? Fence foundation. Okay, not worried about that. This is the fanciest carpenter's area you're ever going to see. Medusa, welcome, my love. This is a very tall building. That's okay, I can use it as the second floor. Upstairs storage. We'll put the fancy stuff. What's that one? Can't see. Oh. Where's my stairs? There they are. Those are such fancy stairs. Okay, fancy stuff will go upstairs. That's a cute little building. I'm not mad at it. Medusa, give him the stare. Medusa, I will give him the stare. This. And these. Oh no! Dirty Dan is over here working in the corner. That's him. I've got Devlin helping me build. He's carrying heavy stuff for me. At the moment, I've got all the heavy stuff though. He is really working it. He's got a lot of people to keep entertained now. He can't slack off anymore. Put this table under the stairs. Think the carpenter shop should have more windows? You don't think these are enough right here? Alright, Medusa. The truth is, we can't make windows be very big in this game, and that's kind of off-putting, honestly. I kind of wish we could have the windows just be more. I'll add in a couple more. Maybe one more right at the workstation so he can look out the window while he's working. The upstairs won't have any though, because that'll be where we keep all the special stuff. Because it's not just a carpenter, it's also a storehouse. I'm going to put in some boxes later. Right now I mostly just want to kind of get the bones of stuff laid out. Now I still really want my little tavern to have access to this water. Even though you'll be bathing with some skeletons, it's okay. So the tavern will be the Aquilonian. We gotta start with the bathhouse area of it and work up from there. The bathhouse is going to be a little smaller than I wanted, but that's fine. I can do this. Okay, we'll make this work. Because this is clearing out the bones, so it'll be more, what's the word I'm looking for? Hygienic. Is there a piece shaped the way I'm thinking of? Guess not. How will I make this work the way I want then? There's a roof part like this, but that's not quite pretty. That looks wrong. That looks too wrong. Trying to figure out how to get everything to fit just the way I'm imagining it working. It's being complicated. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it like that and hide it. That's okay though. Uh-oh. Run out of materials. Oh no, we're all out of materials. We need more steel for hammers. For nails, I mean. The building, I intend to have it go back towards this way. And have this be where the main building is at. But there's going to be like an open patio that goes around the bathhouse bit here. With outdoor tables and such. Maybe like a fancy fountain display. I wonder if I'll be able to put the fountain in the water. And probably elevate it up and then put a fountain there. It's going to look cool. It's going to look cool. But for now we need more materials. Which means we need to get more steel. At least more steel. Well, if I'm being honest, I have done this a few times in other games on people's servers and such. So I have some experience with making these things. Oops. Change up your dance. Yes, a belly dance.
Hey!
Took me a while to find that emote. Oh, you know what? Actually, you are going to come with me. Changing my mind, you are coming with me. We need to get a bunch of iron and go hit up the brimstone cave again. I do kind of feel like we went a little big for our carpenter's house. Maybe I should make something else for the carpenter. Just leave that as a storage house. And do something a little more basic for a carpenter. Just something wood. We'll see. I'll think about it. It just feels like I did too much. I'm not carrying any food. We are getting hungry. Let's go back and eat before I do this. House is right here still. Where did I put my food? Kind of just threw everything in a box. Well, this is some food, but it's not cooked yet. We can fix that. Eventually, we're going to be able to make refrigerators. There's an item in the game called black ice, when we get black ice, we can make some refrigerators, and then nothing will go rotten on us ever again. But until then, stuff's just going to go bad on us slowly over time. Yes, everyone's got to look good. I want to have a proper little village of characters that you want to see. Or at least that you recognize when you see them. Because some people might wear the same outfit, but I want to dye them in different colors. Yes, I do enjoy playing dolls. I won't deny it. That is literally what I do, and that is what's going to happen. You know those little model Christmas villages that people set up? This is my version of that. This is my version of those little Christmas villages that people like to set up. I'm also going to kill all of the people that we run across. I don't necessarily need to kill the beasties, but I definitely want to kill the people, because they might drop steel weapons that we can then throw in the dismantling bench and get some steel out of it. No weapon. Iron weapon. Still, iron we can do the same sort of thing with. It's not as big a payoff, but it's a decent payoff. You know what, Mom? I bet it wasn't telling you to just tell me that it's your 2-month anniversary. I bet it was showing you how to tell me that it was your 2-month anniversary and that there was a button with it. You don't seem to notice the buttons much. Between my iron deposits, I've got a lot of iron real close together. It's brimstone that I'm out having a quest for, but still, it's not terribly far either. It's right under me right now. That's right, everybody gather up nice and close so that I can spin you all to death with my axe. The button was probably under that part then. Because everybody else got to push something and make a big explodey surprise hello hi thing happen on screen. That's why Medusa is listed as my latest subscriber, even though she was one of my first subscribers. I think I'm going to take away his bow. Sure, he's an archer, but whenever he uses the bow, it just slows him down. He doesn't do any real damage with it. I hate these things. Kill them quickly, please. I will. They die quickly. There's just kind of a lot of them right now. These spiders are special giant spiders. Because they're not just giant spiders, they're undead giant spiders. It's hard to tell. They just look like giant spiders. Roly-poly spinny axe of doom. Yeah, you did say that. Hold on, I know what to do. I know what to do. Hold on. This is just going to take me a second to get into and set up. Protect me! Protect me, Devin! Okay. Setting things up. Wait, that's not happening on my screen. It's supposed to preview live on the screen. Why's it gotta be mean to me? Why's it gotta be mean to my mom? Not quite what I was after, but that kind of works. Says I just subscribed, but pretend it says my mom just subscribed. Woo! 2-month subscriber. Woo! I have something set up that's supposed to do a really cool... Which one is that? Is it you that's supposed to do that? Is it supposed to do that? Which one is supposed to come with the big celebration? Yeah, it's supposed to be this one that has the celebration. But it didn't. Huh. This one is supposed to have a fireworks effect to it that hasn't been working. We get the sound, but we don't get the little explodey fireworks cool stuff. Why? My preview says I get it. But it's not actually putting it into the... Rude spider! I'm trying to celebrate my mother. Huh. Why does the fireworks effect not work on my actual screen? But it works fine in the preview. Oh, I wonder if I have to have an image for it to display on top of. Maybe. Okay, I'll look into that later. That's for another day to figure out. We got a celebration, not as good as I would like. We'll do better next time. Back to the game for now. Is there any more iron in here? Yes, there is. A little more brimstone, too. Okay. We spent all day down in that cave. Sun's already setting. Let's hope we can keep away from another fight. We'll just outrun this one. Want to get back home and build. I don't got time to be playing with all these rock noses. Ain't nobody got time for rock nose. That's a good torch. It lights up quite a bit of the area. Whoops. Giant alligator lair. Ran myself right into it. Alright, let's play. Let's see how we can do against this guy. Oh, he bleeds. If he bleeds, he can die. Oh gosh, that hurts. Where's my friend at? I need help here. Oh, and me with no health potions, of course, of course. Oh, is it stuck? You know what? I don't mind taking advantage of the stuck enemy. He's not stuck. He was trying to fake me out. I should have taken away your bow, Devlin. You're not helping me. Oh no! I don't have anything to repair that with right now. Good thing the sun's already coming up. Except I don't think it really is. You'll see that on his health bar he's got 3 skulls. That's warning me that he's a big bad problem. This is me paying no heed to the warning and just going in at him anyway. Oh, okay, I can't let him do that again. There's some aloe right here. Grab it real quick. Grab, 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 grab. Okay, Devlin's got his attention. Oh no, where's Devlin? Devlin, did you Devlin? I don't see a body. Alive or dead. It healed itself. That's not fair. We're leaving. Devlin, come on, we're leaving. I need to just be more ready for that fight. There he is. Okay, good. That's what happens when we try to run home in the dark. We stumble upon our neighbor, the giant crocodile. No. He's able to open doors on his own now. That's new. No, we got Devlin before we got Dirty Dan. He just kind of hangs out in the corner. So you don't see him as much. Yeah, well, the crocodile was healing, which meant that the game considered him no longer in combat. So he was already on his way to leave us alone. So I just decided to get out of there while we good and was good. I agree. I should at least make the repair on the one that I got. I just need bones and goop. With some goopy bone. Make the good torch. Bone and goop. Repair. My tavern area is going to end up taking over like the majority of what would be the city around the watering hole, which is fine. Because I want the tavern to be pretty big. Because I want it to have rooms. Yes, this building is going to be my house. Because I'm going to be able to come out here, look out from my porch, and see my city. See, already it's looking better. And we're still very much a work in progress. I might need to relocate that building. That might be too close to what I'm trying to build there. We'll see. I don't want to take anything down if I don't absolutely have to. What did we name you? Wesley, that's right. There's Tom, the armorer. Somnia, who can sleep now. She knows how. Dirty Dan. Devlin. Don't I have one other one? Tiny. That's right. Okay. I might not have to move that building after all. This might come right out to here. And then we'll just build some stairs here to make it nice and accessible. Yeah, that'll work. He's not peg-legged anymore. He grew back. I am a sorcerer now. So such things are not outside the realm of possibility for us. We're gonna have such a fancy kitchen. How did you become a sorcerer? We went into the cave and we got the book. We haven't actually done any sorcery yet. But we've got the book and we've got the wand. I think we do have access to one spell that, now that I think about it, I probably should have actually been using. With this block, we can part the veil of time and space to glimpse the past, present, and future. And with this, we shape the raw forces of nature and reality itself. Summon a frozen bridge to traverse a gap. It requires some burlap pouch, though. We don't have that just yet. So we'll cancel out any spells there. Go for this one.
Take it.
Reveal nearby corrupted objects and those with arcane corruption. So I don't even have the spells that I wanted to have yet. We're revealing corruption. And of course, there is none around me right now. Put it away. Spell is cancelled. Now, any bit of magic that you do, even the most mundane of spells, creates a little bit of corruption on you. Magic in this game is just going to corrupt you. There's nothing you can do about it. But now that we have a dancer, we come see Dirty Dan, and he dances the corruption away. And now we're all better again. We only had the tiniest sliver missing, so it didn't take anything for him to put it back. I already have the foundation for my sorcerer's tower there. Once all the other stuff is done, I'm going to finish that up. I'm going to put some big long pillars on it so that it stands out, and so it makes sense that it sticks out as much as it does. It's got an elevator to get in and out by. Yeah, we went to the cave and we found the book, and then we also, while we were in the jungle, we spoke to another sorcerer, Li Fei. And Li Fei would have been willing to teach us to go to the cavern and learn sorcery. Basically. No lie, he says he'll teach us, but he just says to go to the cave and learn it. Alright, how are things coming along in here? Our iron is ready to go. Stack that all up. Come back over here. Did we not make steel fire yet? No, because I didn't have R to do that with. I will hydrate. Thank you very much. Thank you, my lady love. Ooh, I was thirsty. Thank you. Okay. So this is making... I also know a little bit of a glitch. This is kind of cheating. But I only want to do it so that we don't have to keep running around so much and we can get some steel fast. Because I set down how much it costs to make things, it doesn't cost as much for me to make a steel sword as it normally would. But when we dismantle stuff, it dismantles at the rate of the original price. I'll show you. For example, the perfected steel sword. If I look at this bench over here, we go to the perfected steel sword. I missed it. It will take 1 branch and 3 steel bars. This currently has no steel on it, so I'm going to dismantle the sword. Now remember, 3 to make. I take it apart, I get 12. So I can just kind of go back and forth between here and manifest steel. And it's cheating. But it's also going to make things go a little faster for us. It's just me on this server. I'm not playing against any other players. I don't feel like this is too big of a cheat. I think we're okay. If anybody in my chat feels like this cheat is too much, I will stop doing it right now. But I'm totally okay with doing it. Because I want to build my city. All right. There's a sandstorm rolling through? Nope, it's just windy out. It's probably not healthy for her to just stare into the fire like that. She does look bored. I mean, all she's doing is sitting there waiting for stuff to melt. So, I bet she is bored. Yeah, when it comes to the bartender, it's all about what I find. So if I find a guy, I'm going to start with a guy. We can trade out for a lady bartender later, but it really all just depends on who I find when I find them. Oh, he's probably not there anymore. There might be somebody else in there now. Oh, she's done. Everything's all schmelted. We're making so many swords. Just to tear them down for their steel. Tom is making outfits. He's making armor. So in reality, game speaking wise, he's not actually doing anything. It's just an action to have him animated and look like he's part of the town, part of doing something. Just like she's not actually doing anything here. But we can say that he just helped me make the outfit that I gave her. They're now matching. Which is fitting because they're both Nordheimers as well. They've got that red hair. Now I need a Nordheimer blacksmith. They are definitely twinning, yes. Yeah, and just like that, we have almost 1,000 steel. I'm going to keep some of it for making another sword. The rest of this is going to become nails. They have him working on what looks like a shoulder piece for armor, maybe? Hard to say. And then I believe I put all of my building materials inside the carpenter building. Okay, so I need to use the bathroom, which means I'm going to set up the game for you guys. Come on. I should prepare this and have this ready to go before I start streaming. No, it's going to be words. Come on. Being very slow. All right, here we go. So all you do is you use the letters there and type in the chat a word that you see. Up to 4 letters? Well, a minimum of 4 letters. And then just type it in the chat and that'll score you the points. Now you can't do another word until it unlocks by your name. There you go. Do another word. Okay, and I will go to the bathroom. Want to do another round of that, or should we just get back into the game? Alright, it's going to start up here in 10 seconds. We'll do one more round of that. We'll do it all together. I see hi, but that doesn't help us. Lady. Laid. Holy's a good one. Oh, the big word is holiday. Type in holiday, Mom. Okay, we're unlocked. We can make another post. Doily. Holy and Doily are already on there. Supposedly there are a lot more of them that we're not seeing. Hail! Okay, that's a good one. And we beat the first level. We still got a chance for more points, but yeah, there's a lot more in there. Daily's already on the board, Mom. Alright, next level. Inkling. Linking. Your words are already claimed, Mom. You kept playing words that were already out there. There you go, King. Kiln. Liking. Lining. There you go, Mom. Cling must be with a K. I mean a C. This one's tough. Cannon, good. Cinnamon, I got the big word. Bobby Bobson, hello, welcome. We are playing Conan Exiles, but at the moment we're doing this words on stream. Once we lose this, we'll get back into the game. Feel free to join in. Try to type in a word that you see in the mix of letters there. There's only one O. Moab? It doesn't like Moab. Conan! No, it doesn't like Conan. I guess it doesn't do names. Oh, we didn't win that one. Still, we got to level 4. Not terrible, not bad. Our final scores. Medusa with 21, me with 12, Mom with 6 from that level. All around, I had the higher score with 79 because I got the big words. 67 for Medusa, 22 for Mom. Alright. Just a fun little thing to do when I have to go to the bathroom during stream. I'm pretty happy with it. Okay. What were we doing? We were making nails. Hello, Bobby. Have you played Conan Exiles before? Are you familiar with this game? I've decided to take this desolate little bit of water here, and I'm going to build up a nice, beautiful little colony around it. Nice. I'm something of a veteran of this game, and yet there are still things that I am definitely not familiar with about it. For example, animal taming just never really appealed to me, so I had never got into the animal taming part. When you join in on the game, you can play on a server with up to like 64 people. So I never had to do the animal taming. I always had friends who were very much interested in that, and I would just let them do it. How's that building in this game? I'm on console, sometimes sure. There are definitely things about this game. Have you played Ark? Are you familiar with other survival games like this? I want to have a point of reference to build off of with you. There are definitely things that this game does better than Ark. Like snapping parts, I feel like it goes really well here. Oops. But there are also some times where in Ark, building pieces can kind of merge together and it's not a problem. In this game, having things overlap is almost not allowed. Almost. You can kind of finagle it and make it happen anyway. I have a group of friends who are really big into Ark, and they are always like, I wish that the people from Ark would play Conan and learn some of the things that Conan does, and I wish that the people who made Conan would play Ark and learn some of the things that Ark does, So that they both could just do better. I build this right up to my stairs. It's gonna look terrible. Oh, why don't you want to go there? Let's do this instead, I think. No, this is a bad idea, what I'm doing. What I'm about to do is a bad idea. Why does it say that spot is occupied? Clearly not. See, it's not perfect. You know what? That's okay if I can build a stair there. It wants to go diagonal. Why? I don't have anything diagonal there for it to want to build off of. It's kind of gross. Do you think there's something here that isn't? Yeah, you definitely seem to think there is something there that you want to click onto. Why? There's nothing under the ground that I can dismantle. But that's why I can't build there. Alright. Well, we'll work with it. It's fine. Now that would go, but then I can't. How do I get it to turn back out? And then also seal off again. I don't want it to be stuck like this. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. We'll do it this way then. That works for me. That works for me. Yeah, it's like most survival games, it's just got its own little quirks. You'll play around with it and figure out what works for you, what doesn't. I needed to be this wide. Not really. I think I could trim some fat off on this side. 'Cause this is 2. I think this one's only 1 now after I cut off that end. Yeah. We can trim the fat off over here. Then we'll have the main of the building start here. Making you want to play Sims. And then to save on material instead of make... Oh, I guess it all costs the same, doesn't it? Never mind. Just running out. Run out of material. What do I need? Hardened brick. I didn't bring my guy to help me carry stuff. Of course not. That would have been helpful. Why would I do that? Then I actually want this building to go out a little more this way. Out of stuff. I need to make sure I grab my guy so that he can carry things for me so I'm not over encumbered like this. I have Tiny do it. Tiny can help me. See, this was just my basic starter house, just made out of common sandstone. But now we're upgrading. We're going to turn everything into that pretty marble. I guess I'll carry this. You carry everything else. Got more hardened brick here. Got more nails here. Oh no. That's 13 pounds. This is 22. Okay, trade me. Okay, and I'll just put these rocks in the furnace. There we go. Now I can move. I did. I repaired my torch. Yeah, look at this. You can kind of see the vision. How the outside here is going to be the patio with the outdoor tables and dining area. And then you can walk down the steps into the bath. We paved over it so you're not swimming with skeletons anymore. It's all nice. So nice. Let's go one more row back. Now, as far as a building builder in these games, I don't like count the squares. A lot of people are smarter about this sort of thing than I am. Other people will count the squares, carefully decide how they're going to put everything. I just kind of wing it. And I'm like, yeah, that's good enough for me. It's definitely not the smart way to go about it. The smart way is to do the counting out and know what you're working with exactly. That's just not me. Smart couldn't be me. It looks kind of plain. It's okay. Is it okay though? Do I want to change the other wall while I'm doing all this? We can leave the floor and just use the other wall. The other wall has a little more decoratives to it, I think. Just for comparison. Well, no, the one we've been using is fine. Let's put more windows on the sides here, though. Maybe? There's not really a view. Nah, that's good. There is another building material for sale here that I kind of want to get. The Argosian Observatory gives you new wall pieces, new big window pieces, some fun astrology doors, spiral staircases. But it does cost money to get this. That's where they get you. That's where they get you. Uh-oh, I can only make 36 more pieces. That's not enough. It's because of my wood. But that's okay, we'll use what we've got. And it's just going to be wall all the way around, no windows for this floor. Because when we do the inside, this will just be an area that's one step elevated from the ground floor. Then there will be a staircase that goes up. Yeah, this one does also cost money, but in a different way. Before they started the bazaar here like this, where you could buy things kind of a la carte, before they did it this way, they sell them as DLCs. You can see in the top left corner here, well, maybe not really because I have my latest subscriber button under it, but there's the DLC option. And then from here you can buy the DLC packs. And while the bazaar sells you just the one type of building thing, this is the Blood and Sand gives you the Argosian and Aquilonian building parts, I think. No, that's Arena. Sorry. That's the Arena building type. And then you also get these specialized armors and weapons unlocked. And you can use the armor and weapons at level 1, but it'll be like the paper version. And then when you work your way up to level 60, you'll be able to unlock the elite version of that so that these can be the strongest type of weapon in the game as well. Oh, maybe we'll actually be able to make it all the way around the one time with 36 pieces. One, two, three. Perfect. Yeah, as far as the sales go, when you come into the bazaar, you'll see the headhunter set here. The main price is slashed out, and it's only 997 Crom coin. Crom coin, I'll show you. I feel like is always against us. Because it's like, okay, so 997 Crom coin, but I can only buy Crom coin in intervals of 1200, 2640, 5040, or 7800. It's like I don't need that many. I can't just buy the exact number of Crom coin to get the thing. I have to buy more than I need and spend more than I need to get the thing that I want. Because they're video game drug dealers and our drug is cosmetics. Okay. So. Right, so like, sometimes they do it right. Like the Argosian Observatory is 1,200 Crom coin. And 1,200 Crom coin is $10 exactly. So for $10, I can buy the Argosian Observatory perfectly. But when it's on sale, I can't buy the smaller number of Crom coin to be able to get the smaller price. I have to still pay the $10. I'll just have leftover Crom coin that I could then use to, I don't know, buy a lemon tree. You know, something like that. But then you buy the lemon tree and you're like, oh, now they're unlocking these other types of tree types and I want to have the whole orchard. Why just the lemon when I could have the apples and the blah and the dew and this and that? And that's how they get you. That's how they get you. They've definitely gotten me for a good bit of money over the years that I've been playing this game. I won't deny it. I go to Medusa and I say, Medusa, can I buy the Vanir cabin set? She's like, how long is the sale going to be alive for? Because if you look on the bazaar, also, like this big one, the Vanir cabin set, in the top right corner, there's only 10 hours left. 10 hours and 10 and a half hours left. So, in 10 and a half hours, that is going to switch to something else entirely. And you'll have to wait for it to come back on sale on here. You can't just go get it. You have to wait. And so you don't know when it'll come back on. And so now there's this sense of panic because, again, they're virtual drug dealers selling us our cosmetic drugs. And they're like, oh, don't you want this one before it's gone? Don't you want it before it's gone? And I'm like, yes. Yes, I do. Medusa, can we afford it? And she's like, well, you got to wait till the next paycheck. And I'm like, okay. And the next paycheck comes along and it was still there and I was able to get it. And thank goodness. But it's a whole drama just to exist and play video games. What am I doing? I need wood. Tiny, are you carrying anything? You are carrying all the things. I'll let you do that. Hydrate. Thank you, my wife. Thank you. Where's these hyenas at? I can hear them. I hear them getting ready to fight me, but I don't see them. Oh, you aren't hyenas. No, I can't die. I have a new viewer. Wow, I am getting messed up. There are two of the boss guys in here. Wow. I did get messed up. Alright, respawn at my bed. Go there, get my stuff real quick. It's just up the hill from me here. I promise I'm a good fighter. You wouldn't know it from what you just saw, but... Tiny's still fighting him, I think. Oh no, where's Tiny? Did Tiny die? Did they kill Tiny? What'd you do to Tiny, you jerks? Okay, I'm gonna grab these ancient weapons because I believe they are made with steel. Tiny, where are you? You're carrying all my building supplies, Tiny. Tiny, I need those. Where is Tiny? I don't see his body. There he is! Tiny! Oh, you're hurt. Come on, up you get. Alright, Tiny. I'm sorry. I let you down. Well, I thought I got a lot more wood than that. I didn't. Because I got interrupted by a fight. I don't want the dry wood. The dry wood doesn't do me any good with this. I cannot destroy the camp. What I could do, if I didn't want them to spawn there anymore, is build over it. But honestly, having an enemy that close by that I can go and get stuff to dismantle for quick resources, I'm okay with. Now come in here, throw these things on the bench, and ta-da, we got more steel. And shaped wood. Oh, only 65? I guess I did only get 65 shaped wood. The 65 wraps around the building twice, which is kind of exactly what I want. But I want to get up there to be able to guess how I want to make my second floor. Let's go about getting the second floor built. I want the stairs to be a little bit more fancy than what I've done in the past with stairs yet. I can't make a spiral staircase just out of nowhere, but I can kind of fake one. And I can be happy enough with that. Just got to use the triangular shaped pieces. Come on, go up. There we go. See? Now when you build the ceiling floors, you want to make sure you have them all facing the same direction. Most times. With this one, the underside just looks like these squares, so it won't matter so much if they're facing the different way. But sometimes the underside is like wooden railing. And so if they're not all facing the same way, you'll have one floor with the wooden railing facing that way, and then one with the wooden railing facing that way, and it just doesn't look good if you don't keep it all facing the same way. Which, you know, if you don't care about that, then that's awesome. Happy for you that you don't care about that. But it irks me something fierce. It's going to take all my pieces just to make the floor. Oh, that one's facing the wrong way. Which shouldn't matter, but I'm going to make sure I do it. Got that inner monk. No rage quit. No frustration with things being off center. That must be nice. I don't have rage quit in me, but I do have that OCD. Unless you meant Monk from the TV show that used to exist. Because that Monk was very much I know everything's got to be exactly perfect. We need more wood. But still, this is coming along pretty nice already. I might do 2 floors, not just one up. Oh yeah, Inner Monk from the TV show. Yeah. So I'm gonna have this area. I'll decorate this out to look like a wine cellar. We'll have like our barrels of alcohol and such over here. That means I'll probably put the tavern itself where the barkeep and everything is, maybe like right here. Or right here in front of the stairs. And then this will all be open dining area, except for this over here, we're going to build a stage for our performers. And then the next floor up will be rooms for people to sleep in, which is where the majority of our NPCs are going to be staying. Right. Sorry. Oh, I want to drink some water. Can I not actually access the water for a drink now? Okay, I can. I just have to use the water skin specifically. That's okay. That's not too bad. We need more hardened brick. I don't need to be carrying the iron nails for this process. But we need more hardened brick and more shaped wood. Welcome back from the ads. I hope you had some good ones. Maybe you heard that nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. Oh, this is a different little camp.
You've got no chance, mate. What's your plan?
Finish him, Tony.
Are thick as thieves.
Well done, Tony. Well done. Tony? Tiny. You there. Your name. Lloyd? It's Lloyd, Dad. No. L-L-O-Y-D. Lloyd. I named it. Let's try to pull them one at a time. As long as we get them one at a time, I can win.
Pokey pokey, mate.
Such drama.
Have you nothing?
Ooh, that's a named sorcerer. Oh, she's gotta die. I'm not set up to be able to conquer thralls yet.
Pokey pokey, mate.
If I start the game later, is there anything to know or go for first? The game really does not hold your hand. There's gonna be a lot of lore because they were doing like seasonal type stuff for a bit, and then they just kind of stopped that. So there's gonna actually be lore parts that straight up won't make sense because they have no way of going back to fill you in. I will say, you're going to start in this area down here. Somewhere along this bit of the desert is where you start every time. You're going to proceed along the road. You'll have a little quest tracker in the top right corner that'll kind of help you out. The first big objective is this spot right over here at D4. This is where the first dungeon in the game is. Don't rush yourself into getting into it. You can come to it whenever you want. I'm just saying this is where the first dungeon is. I really don't want to give you too much as far as where to go first and all that. The joy of the game is the exploration and just bumping into lore and being completely confused about it until you find the book that came before that one, and you're like, oh, that's what they were talking about, and it all starts to click together. Yeah, I don't really want to say too much more than that. I'm going to leave it at that. That's where the first dungeon is. D4 on the map. Called the Dregs. If you start it today, I believe they will still be running a new version of that dungeon. Literally new, just released last week. That they call the Dark Dregs. If you go into the Dregs and you can't see anything when you get in there, that's because it's Dark Dregs and you'll need torches, and it's going to be a little bit more of a challenge, but you get some cool stuff out of it. Yeah, I don't want to say too much. I really don't want to say too much. If you've already played survival games, which it sounds like you have, you generally know what you're in for. The game doesn't throw too much new at you. That guy just respawned right in front of my face. I definitely need to go into my server settings and turn the spawn rate for the bad guys down. Because that is too fast. I want them to at least chill out for like half an hour. There we go, that one actually killed him. That was a good "This is Sparta" moment. Yeah. Then, yeah, I don't want to say too much. I definitely don't want to say too much. I think you're going to have a blast with it, though. I mean, this is... As a fan of the survival genre, this is one of my all-time favorite games. It's buggy in parts. They said that they fixed some bugs, and I've gone through and I've been like, where? Because all the bugs that I know about are still here, my guys. But the bugs, like every other survival game, add a layer of charm to it that makes it its own unique monster. I think you'll have a blasty blast with it, because I've been playing it for over 5 years, and I still have a blasty blast to it. And they are still adding on. Like I said, they just made that dungeon last week. So, yeah, I think you're going to have a good time. I don't think I got it when it first came out. I got it not terribly long after it came out, but it might have been running for a year before I got my hands on it. I really don't remember. I wish I had gotten the pre-order so that I could have the cosmetics that came with the pre-order, because there was a really cool like headband outfit piece and the sword from Conan the Barbarian movie. Those were cool. I wish I had gotten those. Oh yeah, I actually just finished playing Green Hell not too long ago on here. This is way easier than Green Hell. You're absolutely right. Hands down. Hands down, this is easier than Green Hell. Because in this game, if I get bit by a snake, all I have to do is walk away from it for about 3 minutes and then I'm okay. So long as I had full health, I'm totally good. Oh. Yeah, I don't remember. I really don't remember how long I've been playing this game. It's been a lot. I keep coming back to it. I absolutely love this game. And that's why I wanted to play it on stream, because I wanted everybody to see just how much I love this game and how awesome this game is and why they should maybe love it too. I mean, you don't gotta love it, but if you don't, why not? No, there are valid reasons to not like this game as well. There's a difficulty setting in the game, so you can turn it way up so that things hit you and it hurts. It hurts a lot. Like, I have the enemies turned up a little bit, not a lot. I struggle against dudes with spears, getting in close and being able to. So long as I get the first hit in, if I'm fighting one-on-one and I get the first hit in, it's a done deal. I win, period. But if there's one dude and a dude behind him with a spear, and he can reach over his buddy with a spear and poke me, I might actually be in trouble. And I'm definitely more of a sword guy than an axe guy, but the axe in this game is just really good with the whole swiping attacks that clear out a whole area around you. Like, it doesn't have much reach, but if everybody is up in your face, it's going to do the job. Axes also put bleed on your enemy. Swords don't put bleed. Swords put cripple. And cripple is nice because the fight system uses stamina. And if you run out of stamina but your enemy is crippled, you can just walk away from them and build your stamina back up. And then by the time they're crippled, his debuff has worn off, you're fully stamina'd again, you can get right back into the fight. Some servers online have the stamina settings to where you basically don't run out of stamina ever. I don't like that. That feels too much like cheating to me. But that's my own personal preference. I got nothing against other people who set it up that way. I've played on those servers. I've played on those servers for a very long time. And when you can, when you have infinite stamina, basically, there's no wall you can't climb. You can just come up and be like, all right, here we go. And make it up all the time. Every time. But because I play with my stamina reduced, a lot of the times if I want to make a long climb, I need to have a high level in grit and maybe a pair of climbing gloves and climbing shoes. Yeah, see, I'm not going to make it all the way to the top of this. That's another thing that I love about this game. You want to go climb it? Go climb it. You just can. You just can. You can climb all the things. Except in dungeons. In a dungeon, there are limited things you can climb. They want to restrict you to playing that out, their levels out their way. But for the majority of the game, if you see it, you can climb it. For us, if we were playing on a server where we had people that might come and attack us, you can build... Where are they? Oh, I have them, but they're not working right now. There we go. Like this wall bit, it's got little pokies on it. And so if somebody tried to climb up the pokey wall bit, it would poke them and they would lose their grip and fall all the way down, not able to catch the wall. They would fall however far the fall damage would take them, and potentially kill them if they tried to climb into your base. Okay, is my wood ready? Kind of got on a tangent talking about the game. I can do that. I will talk about the game all day, and then we will all be confused about what's going on next because I will be completely blindsided by all the talking I was doing, and now I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Tiny, I require the building materials. Thank you. Speaking of fence. There we go. Now it looks a little more like a staircase. Oh, someone redeem the hydrate. Oh, thank you so much. I will have a drink. I appreciate that. Whoever did that. Thank you so much. Oh, hi Jasper. Hey bud. Bobby, thank you for the follow. Medusa redeeming the Jasper because you heard him on stream. Wait, is that where I have the window down there? Nope, one more over. You know what? I think I like that. I think I like walking up the stairs and then having a window out front. We'll leave it as that. Now my biggest gripe, I shouldn't say my biggest. One of my gripes, this is far more accurate, is that very few of the building materials have a specific inner wall. And what that means is, if I want to build rooms, which of course that's the plan, this is a tavern inn setting, If I want to build rooms, I'm going to have a wall on the inside that looks like this. And that's not great. It's not the worst thing, but it's not great. Some of the building pieces actually have inner walls, though. Like, I think the Yamatai. One of these says, yeah, Yamatai Tower interior wall. I could use this for the inside, except I don't have the insulated wood on me right now. It's just wood. Wood doesn't really... I don't know. It doesn't really match. We'll figure it out. We'll think about it. For now, I'll just build up the outside up. Build up the outside up. That's how I chose to speak just then. And I'm not going to worry about windows just yet, because I do plan to make these be bedrooms, which means I need to actually see the room before I decide where the window goes in the room. Alright, now we're all out of hardened brick. Getting hardened brick is going to be a little bit more of a chore than getting the steel. But only a little bit. But I think I need to call it a stream here. It's actually 10 minutes over what I should have called it a stream. Let's go have a look at how things are coming from the point of view of our deck. So here's my mayor's house that we're gonna upgrade later. It's the least priority. Mayor's house exists. We'll change it up to look the way we want it to look later. The city comes first. I have my bed. That's all that matters. But that's gonna be the tavern and inn. There's our little storage house there. I'm thinking the blacksmith will go about here. And the blacksmith and the armorer's shop can be next to each other, possibly even connected. I kind of want to build something up on top of that just to have something up on top of that. Maybe I should move my sorcerer's tower from there to there. Nah, it's fine. Anyways. Once we get this all built up, it's gonna look nice. We're not looking all desolate and sad. I mean, we still got some of these dead trees, but like there's life now. And I've got all those tents. I'm gonna have the tents hanging up in this area here. I think I need to extend this out more. I think I do. I think I need to extend this out more. Maybe I just want to like change the whole floor to marble and turn it into like a big plaza. That would take a lot more resources, but it would also look really pretty in the end. Right now it just looks like a big block. Once we put the roofing on it, it won't look so blocky, but I'm also really bad with roofing. I just can't make roofing look right. But we're going to put some awnings in front of the door. It's going to look nice. It's going to look nice. I kind of want to move the first wall back one more. And add in some more, maybe 2 more even. And make like a patio area up front before you go down into the pool. Anyways. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming to my stream. I really appreciate the support. I hope you had fun watching the game. I absolutely love this game. I can gush about this game all day long. Conan Exiles is just one of my favorites. For now, I'm going to call it a stream. I do have work in the morning, sadly. If it were up to me, we would just never not be playing Conan. But yes, thank you, everybody. I hope to catch you next time. Good night.